So I just recorded a video about my official 19, and then I was like, that was good. That was great. So I'm gonna do an FMC attempt now. And what do you know? I get another 19. This is kind of like the most wild solve I've ever done, ever. It had the potential to be amazing. I just got a little bit unlucky with some E-slice stuff. But can't complain. It's 19 and that's kind of wild. So here's the scramble. It's really, really good. U prime, what is it? U prime L makes EO and makes RZP on this axis, which is kind of crazy, not gonna lie. And then you switch and you check the RZP and it's really good. So how did I do it? So I did D2 to make this pattern. This pattern is actually like really common when making DRs, and it's really good when you have two edges that are like this, like in the wrong place, or if they're like here and here. It's like, it can be really good. And the way to solve this is you can do F prime, I think that's what I did, yeah, and then D2 R2 to create the two bars, and then F prime D. So this creates a really nice DR. There's like tons of blocks everywhere, and the best thing is it's like 2 quarter turns, and it's the good 2 quarter turns. Like, is that, yeah, there's the 2 quarter turns. And it's got some promising stuff. See, there's already a really, really good E-slice right there. I don't know how many moves that is. I might have checked it during the solution, might have not, don't quite remember. But like, this is a great DR. It's an 8 moves as well. So here I switch to the inverse, and there's so yeah, this is a thing. There's 4 move HTR on the inverse, which is wild. This is the shortest HTR I've ever gotten. Look at that, 12 move HTR. Isn't that like that is such a crazy HTR. And it doesn't actually look like the best HTR in the world, to be honest. Like, the HTR is kind of like, it's got, so if you're just looking at floppy reduction here, like, you've got the pair of corners that are matching. You don't want them to be matching, and it's not great. But R2, wait, did I accidentally do an F2? Let's see, R2, U2, L2. Yes, this is it. So the best thing I could find off this was R2, U2, L2 to give 3 edges, which actually is really lucky because like, this is 3 edges plus the E slice, or I guess it's the S slice technically, but we're solving on green blue axis, so it's like kind of the E slice. And the thing about this is that it can cancel straight into a 3 alg. So L2 U prime D, F2 U D prime is a 3E alg, and it solves everything but the E slice. And the E slice is also like off by an E2. Like, this is technically E slice, but it doesn't really matter. But it does, as you'll see in a second, because there's this really cool thing. So so here's the there's a bunch of crazy cancellations here. So here's the DR, here's the HTR, here's the 3E, here's the E slice, this is the 3E alg, and the L2 canceled with the L2, and the U prime canceled with the U2, so that cancels 3 moves. But wait, it gets better. So as you can see, the alg, the thing, it ends with the UD prime. And if you look, the D prime will cancel with the D on the inverse and cancel another move. But wait, it gets better. Since this is off by an E2, it's like the D doesn't cancel with the D on the inverse. The U will cancel with the D on the inverse, because you're going to have to do a Z2 to get it to like orientation. Because like when inserting E-slice, you're going to do like an FW2 or something, and that'll like basically be the same thing orientation wise as a Z2. So it's not the D that'll cancel with the D, it's the U that will cancel with the D. And since this is like U, and when you write out the solution, this D will become a D prime. It's a D, which is the U, which will cancel with the D prime, and that'll cancel 2 moves. So if you don't understand that, it'll show it like over here. Like you can rewrite it as Z2 U prime D, and then the D will cancel with the D over here. So this is technically E-slice in 16 moves. So if I got E-slice plus 0 here, it would have been a 16 new world record single. However, I did not get quite that lucky. In fact, I got very, very, very unlucky and ended up canceling, not canceling, I ended up getting E-slice plus 3, which is not surprising, because when you do like this sort of stuff where you like break DR to solve like 2E, I mean like a 3E case, the E-slice insertions are generally really bad. So, you know, it's not surprising that it's plus 3. It's just, you know, when you say it, it sounds really bad. Like the E-slice like added 3 moves, which is very uncommon. But here's the way I solved it. So going back to the start, let's see. So instead of, you can rewrite the whole DR solution like this, or the whole E-slice, and then you can do D2, or actually, wait, okay, I'm just gonna, I think I messed something up, but here's the DR again, once again on the normal scramble, and you can write the whole, you can rewrite the whole DR like this. So B prime D2 B R2 UD F2 U D prime. Wait, hold on, that doesn't work. D. There it is. Okay. Sorry about that. So yeah. So that is this is the E-slice right here. And you can transform this B into BW2 B prime. And what that gives is this. This is what it gives. So it just gives plain 3E, no funky business going on. No slice off by an E2, and it adds 1 move. So now we are at 17 moves. So now what you can do is if you widen this B move, then it, you know, creates the good case where it's just like an E-slice off, and then you can insert the E-slice over here, which adds 2 moves unfortunately, but hey, what can you do? So now this is at 19 moves. So just as a visual demonstration, here is the beginning of the DR. I already put the insertion stickers on here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can do a slice to move the 4 stickers and do the insertion. So FW prime F, D2 BW prime, D2 BW2 B prime, R2 UD F2 UD prime, and that solves the whole cube. But just backing up a bit, DU prime F2 D prime U prime, showing what I meant earlier about the D canceling with the D over here. So you can rewrite the end of this, the UDF2 UD prime, as UDF2 Z2 U prime D. So the end of this is U, D, F2, Z2, U prime D. And since this D is like the last move of the whole normal scramble, or the normal like solution, and the last move of the inverse is also D, this D will cancel with that D and cancel 2 moves. So that leaves a 19. So that's an E slice in 16 moves, and then the insertion out of 3. And also this is optimal. So, you know, it's a bit of a bummer, but I'm glad I didn't miss like an 18 or a 17 or a 16, because that would have not been very fun for me, because my PB is an 18, and if I missed a PB, that would be pretty sad. But yeah, super happy with this solution. It's kind of like the most wild solution I've ever done, because the E-slice was just so crazy. And, you know, if I get a 12 move HTR in the future, you know, who knows? Maybe it'll just, I'll get lucky and get a 16. But, you know, anyways, thanks for watching. It's been a doozy, and I hope I get another 19 officially.